The other thing that we do with Twitter is I have my own Twitter account as well, and I tweet, and we have a two-way connection, or really Twitter has like a one-way connection back to our website. And actually, I'll talk about that in a little bit. But I tweet as well, and when I first started tweeting, the big thing, the hard thing to figure out was what the heck am I going to tweet about? What are people going to be interested in hearing about when I tweet? And it took me a little while, and as I think we talked about in the first presentation, is to kind of start slow. So crawl. As you learn and get more comfortable with the technology, you can start walking, and then as you get more momentum built up, you can start running. So I started crawling. I just put a couple of simple tweets out there and thinking about it, and basically decided, I wasn't going to tweet about, what kind of hamburger I had for lunch, or my cab ride to the airport, or things like that, but things that I found to be more meaningful out there for folks. So my personal tweet strategy is I'll tweet about new technology that I find, or interesting technology news that I think is useful to share out with my followers, or inspirational quotes as well. If I run across a cool inspirational quote, I'll tweet that out. And the actual other thing that I started adding to my tweets lately are security tweets. I spend a lot of time on the internet researching networking and automation security, and every now and then I find some interesting tidbits, so I like to share those out with my followers as well. In Twitter, we actually have a third account that we use, and that's for a specific product that we have. We have a separate software product that we sell to agencies called My Sales Results, and we actually have started a separate Twitter account for that, and have yet to really build our strategy of what we're going to be tweeting on that, or what messages we're going to share, but we think it'll revolve around sales management and things that are related to the tool that we sell. As I move down here, we'll see that from our main site, we actually have a lot of links built in, one-way links primarily, from our main website to industrial-related sites, or industry-related sites. So anything kind of related to the insurance world or insurance technology, we have those at the bottom of our website, and that just helps. All of these interactions or relationships actually help with your rankings, your organic rankings on Google or on different search engines. So the more links that you have to other sites and links that they have back to you, the better your ranking. And somebody, I don't remember who it was, but somebody coined the term the other day, Google-licious. The more Google tools that you use out there in your website, for your website, and link from your website to or back to your website, the more Google-licious you are, and the more Google likes you, and the higher you're going to come up in the Google search rate rankings as well. Another thing that we do from our main website is we have other smart services websites. So there are other sites, they may be similar. We have several smart services domain names out there, so we don't only have smartservices.com, we have smartservices.org, smartservices.net, smart services, whatever. We've got as many of those as we can, and we have some are clone websites that are very similar to the main website, and other websites with those domain names that are dissimilar and have other information. And again, the point is to have other billboards out there with different messages at other places on the internet to get people to come to them, and then there's an interaction or links between those in our main site. So it's just, again, ways to track more attention and get more inbound people to learn about us. We also have, again, our separate product, My Sales Results, and it has a website, mysalesresults.com, and we have interlinks between it and our main site, our other smart services websites, and to Twitter and our other social media websites as well. So from My Sales Results, eventually there'll be a link to every other social media site that's out there as well. So again, trying to create those interlinkings as much as possible. Also, I have, or will soon be creating, this actually means that this is in progress, but a future planned part of our strategy is what I'll call a vanity site, where I'll have my own website, jerryfetty.com, and on that I'll put other information about myself and maybe some of the services that I offer as far as technical training and consulting. And we'll also have links, from that site to our main website, and again to all of the social media sites that I have personally. And a neat little one that I like to share with folks, and this is kind of an interesting one as well, is a hobby that I have here growing up in Michigan in farm country, is growing giant pumpkins. And it sounds kind of funny, but it is a real hobby that actually thousands of people around the world do. And we use special seeds and we grow pumpkins that are very large. My largest pumpkin's been about 500 and some pounds. Now, the reason I mention that is I actually created a website called giantpumpkins.com, and I put some information on there about my hobby and how to get started and such forth. And really that's all it was kind of a place to go share information with other giant pumpkin growers. But the interesting thing is that it's been there for a while, and it's actually attracted quite a bit of traffic from around the world. And I've actually been approached by other firms who have nothing to do with farming or pumpkins or anything, who have asked me to buy the domain name from me because they want to link it to their own site because of all of the traffic that's coming to that, and they feel that that will help their search rankings as well. So that site is linked to myself. I don't have it linked back to Smart Services. I don't know if that's quite relevant, growing giant pumpkins and automation and IT. But interesting enough, that does actually help with our inbound marketing. And from my personal site, I'll have links to other hobbies and interests as well. One other thing about our main website is that it's built on a content management system, and it can do what's called RSS feeds out. So if a user was to come to our website and see the information on there and think some of that was useful and wanted to know as we're updating and posting new information on there and wanted to know about that without actually going to our website, from our website they can subscribe to those RSS feeds, and that information will come down automatically to their internet browser or maybe their Hootsuite or whatever RSS feed reader product that they have. We also obviously have on Facebook a company fan page and a company CEO, my personal account as well, CEO account, and that's cross-referenced. We have a company blog out there as well that we cross-reference and link to both ways, and in the future I do plan on creating my own blog as well, where I'll post technology tips and opinions. And we also, another interesting thing that our content management system does for our website is it will actually suck in RSS feeds. So I can say, hey, you know what, I like this information that somebody's tweeting or maybe blogging about, or maybe just info that they're posting on their website. Go ahead and automatically suck that data in and check maybe once an hour and post it on our website. So what it is a way to automatically be updating our website with new content on an hourly basis, which also helps very significantly with helping to get your website up in the rankings on the different search engines. So that's a very high-level overview of our strategy. Let me actually take you to our website and show you how some of this interacts at our website level. So here's our primary website. Another part of our strategy here is having the links to the different social media sites that we subscribe to right here. So a link to our blog or to our Twitter account or to our Facebook fan page, or here's to subscribe to our RSS feed. Something that we're actually going to be changing is making these buttons larger and more prevalent on our page. Down here you can see that we actually have our featured video, which is actually hosted on YouTube, but we have it embedded right into our website. And then over here under Smart News, this actually comes from our blog, and again it's that RSS feed in feature where we post this information on our blog and then it sucks it in automatically and posts it right here on our website. So I think one of the keys to a successful social media strategy is to have it integrated with your primary website as well, to kind of integrate all of these features and functions together. And you can go to our website, obviously smartservices.com, to look and explore and to see some of the other things that we're doing as well.